Hi, and welcome to your virtual session on new Landonline's Certify and Sign function. You're one of the first to use this, and we value your feedback on your experience. So let us know what's working well and areas that we could improve. By the end of this video, you'll know which instruments can be certified and signed in new Landonline, which instruments will continue to be certified and signed in Legacy Landonline, how to complete the Certify and Sign steps, where to go for further help and support, and how you can provide feedback. To quickly navigate to the different sections of this video, you can use the chapter function in YouTube. In the navigation bar of the video, select the chapter title. The chapter menu will appear on the right-hand side of the video. From here, you can select the chapter heading and go directly to that chapter. There are a few key differences when certifying and signing. New Landonline now automatically creates separate mortgagor and mortgagee roles for a new mortgage instrument. This is to more clearly differentiate the certifications you are making on behalf of the parties. In most cases, you'll be acting on behalf of both parties. This means when a mortgage is created in new Landonline, you'll need to certify and sign separately on behalf of the mortgagor and mortgagee. It's essentially checking one more box. Digital certificates are still required to sign, and the first time you sign, you'll need to make a connection between new Landonline and your digital certificate. From that point on, your internet browser should remember the location each time you sign. However, you'll need to redo this every 2 years when your digital certificate is renewed. There are a few things you'll still continue to do in Legacy Landonline. You'll need to continue to sign instruments that have images attached and order for new certificates of title. You'll still need to use Legacy Landonline for signing instruments that have more than one conveyancing professional associated with the role. For example, where you have different conveyancing professionals acting for transferors in the same transferor role. We'll now walk you through the steps to certify and sign. Once you've logged in, the My Landonline or Milo page displays. This shows all your and your firm's dealings in progress. If you work for multiple firms, remember to check which firm you're logged in under. To change your firm, click on your username in the top right-hand corner of the page and select the firm you'll be certifying and signing under. If you're not named as the primary contact in the dealing, look under the Firm Dealings tab to locate the dealing you want to certify and sign. Use the Filter Dealings field to quickly navigate to the dealing you want. Start typing the dealing number to filter the list, or you can search by client reference. There are a few ways you can access the Certify and Sign page. From your Milo, select the 3 dots at the end of the row, followed by Certify and Sign. Or you can navigate to the Certify and Sign page from within the dealing itself. We'll show you this method now. Select the dealing row to open the dealing. If your dealing contains only supported instruments, you'll have a few more ways to access the Certify and Sign page. Firstly, you can select Certify and Sign from the dealing navigation. Or you can use the 3 dots at the end of an instruments row to select Certify and Sign. Or if you want to view the instrument details first, click on the Instruments link to open its Prepare Instrument page. We'll show you this now. Here you can view and edit the instrument details. When you're ready, you can select the Certify and Sign button. If your dealing contains any instruments other than discharge mortgage or mortgage, you'll see a warning banner at the top of the page. This means you can't use the 3 dots or access the instrument prepare page from here. You can still certify and sign this dealing by selecting Certify and Sign from the dealing navigation. Now the Certify and Sign page displays. Anyone can view this page even if they don't have signing privileges, but it'll be read-only. Here, you'll see all the instruments listed that your firm is responsible for signing in the dealing. The status column indicates where an instrument is at in the dealing workflow. As you can see here, they're all still in draft. The signing status will display icons at different stages of the signing process to let you know which stage an instrument is at during signing. For example, if this is blank, it means the instrument is ready for signing. A circle with a red line through it indicates that the instrument failed the Certify and Sign business rules and is not ready for signing. A green tick indicates the instrument has been fully signed, and a blue tick indicates that an instrument has been part signed. You can view the certifications and preview for each instrument even if the instrument is not ready for signing. To do this, select the down arrow at the end of the row. If the instrument failed the business rules, you can navigate to the Prepare screen using the instrument hyperlink to view the failures. Or if the dealing contains unsupported instruments, pre-validate the dealing to view failures and go to Legacy Landonline to make any changes. Select the down arrow for the first instrument to begin the certifications. You'll see the instrument preview on the left and the certifications on the right. To expand the preview to full screen, select the menu. You can also download or print the preview here. Use the scroll bar to review the full instrument preview. When you're ready to certify, read the standard certifications in the right-hand box and check the box to confirm your certification. You can sign this instrument now, or if you have more than one instrument to certify, continue to scroll down the page to certify your other instruments. We'll certify our other instruments now. Because we're only acting on behalf of the transferor in this scenario, we'll only see certifications for the transferor. You'll also see that there is a separate special certifications box below, as there is a caveat affecting the title. Read all the special certifications and select the option that best satisfies the certification. In our scenario, we're also responsible for certifying and signing the mortgage. As this mortgage was created in New Landonline, the certifications have been separated out for the mortgagor and mortgagee. For the mortgagor, you'll also need to confirm the special certifications for the caveat on the title. And now we'll certify on behalf of the mortgagee. Now that all your certifications have been made, you can sign these instruments. To begin, select the Sign button. You'll be directed to the second page for the Certify and Sign process. In this table, you'll see a list of the instruments you have just certified and the roles you are signing on behalf of. Check these and then confirm by selecting the checkbox that you've fully understood the effect of the documents listed above. Because our dealing also contains the transfer, we'll need to confirm that the tax details in the New Landonline match those provided in the tax statement forms for the transfer, or that the transfer is exempt from providing these details. When satisfied, select the checkbox to confirm. Because this is the first time we're signing a New Landonline, we need to locate and link our digital certificate in order to sign. Once added, most internet browsers like Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge should continue to remember the location each time you sign. You should only need to change the file location on your next certificate renewal. Start by selecting the Choose Digital Certificate button. A File Explorer window will pop up. From here, you need to locate your current digital certificate. By default, this should be in your C drive in a LIN Certificates folder. If your firm stores certificates elsewhere, speak with your trusted contact to help you locate the file. Use the left-hand navigation panel to find your C drive and click once to view its folders. Locate the folder named LIN Certificates and double-click to open. Select your digital certificate. The certificate name should be your Landonline username. If you have multiple certificates in this folder, use the Date modified column to find the most recent certificate. Click once on the certificate to select the file, then click Open to upload the certificate. File Explorer will close and you'll see your certificate added here. If you upload the wrong certificate or an invalid certificate, errors will display upon selecting Sign Instruments. If you need to change your digital certificate, select the Change Digital Certificate link here. Now you're ready to sign, but make sure to check you've selected all relevant checkboxes, and then enter your Landonline password and certificate passphrase. Toitu Te Whenua does not recommend saving your password and passphrase, but if you choose to, we recommend that you use a third-party password manager with multi-factor authentication to protect these. First, enter your Landonline password, followed by your Landonline passphrase. If either is entered incorrectly, you'll receive an error when you select Sign Instruments. You'll have 2 more attempts at each before you have to start the whole Certify and Sign process again. Now you're ready to sign. Select Sign Instruments. If signing is successful, you'll be taken back to the Certify and Sign page where the certifications were made. You will momentarily see a successful signing message pop up under the dealing header. You will see the status and signing statuses have updated. Select the down arrow to view the certifications and signatures on the instrument preview. The certifications and signatures will appear by role and then by date order. That brings us to the end of our Certify and Sign demo. Remember, for mortgages created in your Landonline, you now certify and sign separately for the mortgagor and mortgagee, and you'll need to locate and open your current digital certificate the first time you sign a new Landonline. For now, you need to continue to use Legacy Landonline for instruments with images and order for new certificates of title. And you'll also need to continue to certify and sign in Legacy Landonline when there are multiple conveyancing professionals associated with a role. If you need a refresher on any of the steps, you can either watch this video again or access the Pilot Self-Help Guide via the main menu here. The guide will automatically open with the menu displaying. Select the bookmark icon to change the view to a table of contents. This will allow you to quickly locate the task you're trying to complete. If you need further help and support, or want to give us some feedback on your experience, please email us at modernizinglandonline@lins.gov.nz. And if something goes wrong, we don't want to hold you up. So if you get stuck or experience an issue when signing, log into Legacy Landonline and continue certifying and signing the dealing there. We'd appreciate it if you could also drop us a line to let us know what went wrong, and attach any screenshots you've got so that we can investigate it further. Thanks for watching the video.